What is up, everybody? I am your Legendary Commander, and welcome back to How to Play D&D using Solasta as a great visual representation. In this video, we're going to show you how to use Turn the Undead, or Turn the Unholy, depending on how you want to word it. This spell is basically able to, any creature within 30 feet of you that can visually see you or hear you must make a Wisdom saving throw or be struck with fear and be forced to vacate the area. Why might you use it? Well, look at our situation here. We are surrounded by a bunch of undead. Too many, plus this vampire lord. We are by far outclassed. And I mean by far, even with my paladin being a level 8, we are by far outmatched because the rest of us are low levels. And 2 of our people are prone already in this by the time they got to make their turn. So it's time we do something about it. So we're going to go ahead and cast Turn the Unholy. Now, he is a high level caster, so a lot of these aren't going to save. However, this guy may just, so we're going to proceed. And you'll notice, out of all that, a good portion have turned and run away. Now, we're not going to make any attacks, but we're just going to end our turns. We're going to cast the dodge action. End our turn. She's going to get up. She's going to take the dodge action. And you'll notice, of course, some aren't scared and they're going to stay. However, others will not stay. See, as this one has run away, he is disengaged from combat. This one is also trying to disengage. We're going to let it run. The best thing you can do when these creatures are trying to run away is to let them actually run away. Because if you hit them, they're going to rejoin the fight. But for a minute, all the creatures that have failed their save can no longer fight. So what we want to do is only engage the ones that are engaging us. And we can somewhat turn this around afterwards.
Courage!
That is clearly when we want to attack. I'm going to pass on this, let that one go. This is why you don't always want to take your attack opportunities. And you can start to see our numbers and our chances are starting to look a lot better as these creatures disengage. Now you might wonder, how many times can you cast Turn the Unholy? How many times can you channel Divinity? That's the question. And the answer. Now you can see out of the original 12 combatants we had, there's only 5 left. 7 of them have disengaged. Not including the big guy. This substantially changes the odds into our favor. So now let's see what we can do with what we have. Shane is going to go ahead and try to hit this zombie.
Ha! A modest success.
And unfortunately that's all he can do this turn. He can't even action surge, it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start getting rid of some more of these. We're going to start smiting. Come on, Hamish, do your smite.
Victory
One
is
dead.
yours.
Smite. Hamish is free to continue to move. So Hamish is going to come over here next and try to help out the wizard so that the wizard might be able to disengage. He's going to smite this one as well. That one unfortunately did not die, so we're going to deal with that one in our next turn. But you'll also notice this one right here who can cast legendary actions and stuff, he actually failed. He passed his save. This is why he's able to still attack, and you will find larger, stronger enemies are less susceptible to casting this spell. However, he is of the larger and much more rarer type. Imagine if we had continued to be surrounded by tons of zombies. Could we have defeated them all? That is a big if everything went correctly. Now I can do something like this.
Nobody has your skills. Bravo!
That is it for her turn. We're going to go ahead
Bend the knee or perish.
Oh! Ow!
You're still in the fight, my friend.
As you can see, not only are their numbers continuing to dwindle, but they continue to run away from us. This is going to make it very easy to turn this fight much more into our favor. However, this particular fight is impossible to win, as the enemy that's attacking us can literally drain our health before we can do anything, and outrun Seamus, so we can't actually keep up with him. But the odds are very much more in our favor, and in theory, if we just needed to run outdoors to get to light to where we wouldn't be in danger anymore, we might have a chance now, versus before everybody was trying to kill us. A great example of turning the battle into our favor is when I had to fight a master and his skeleton army. Turn unholy. Granted, it wasn't a whole army in that room, but there was about 6 or 7 enemies in addition to the master. The master was fairly powerful mage.
Good.
He had one mage skeleton, and then the rest of the skeletons were archers and even wights to deal with. By casting Turn the Unholy, I took all his melee and range combat except for one, which is a mage, and sent them running. This allowed me to fixate on his mage skeleton and himself, and I was able to quickly dispatch him by smiting him into the ground. Another good use of it was when I got into a situation where I was pretty much out of spells, and I had just a few things I could cast. Turn the Unholy was one of them. The enemy had a lot of zombie support, and I was able to turn the zombie support away. That way I was able to run and escape, and then when the zombies finally came to, their enemy had been stretched and disorganized, and I was able to pick them off one at a time. It was a very stressful fight, but the point is it could also lead to a means of escape. Rather than trying to fight the enemy, you cast a spell. If the majority of their forces can no longer engage you, well, now you might just have the ability to escape. DMs do normally put a challenge in front of you that you are meant to actually fight, but sometimes running away is the better option, especially if you don't want to TPK. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to tell your friends. But y'all take care, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye!